Welcome back, everyone, to Final Fantasy VII. Now that we've got Aerith, we're gonna actually go take her home.
I like the music that's playing in the background.
Slum music.
We're gonna take Aerith back to her home. In this run down bucket of bolts. Oh god, I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, so pretty much, this is another thing that I'm hoping that we're going to be seeing some more in the remake, because pretty much you don't really get to see, like, the slums in its entirety. Like, you see Sector 5, Sector 7, and, like, Sector 6, and that's it. You don't get, and there's 8 sectors, so you don't get to see any of the others. So I'm hoping that maybe we'll see the others. And here is the infamous mistranslation. This guy are sick.
This guy are so sick. I think this guy has very bad flu.
I also was never in school.
Yeah, I just had to show that off just because, you know, it is very, very infamous.
Like, you think even when just directly trying to directly translate this, you think they would have at least caught that.
You'd think that, but no. Yeah, I mean, that's like, these people, I guess they didn't use, like, spell check or, like, have, like, anybody checking for grammar.
Soon this guy will be all of the dead.
This guy has a number 2 for a tattoo. You know, I kind of have to wonder, like, if there was, like, a high-res quality, like, I know this is probably never going to happen because he's literally just a random NPC. But, like, if that guy had, like, a high-rendered, high-quality model, like, do you think that tattoo would just be, like, a Japanese kanji of the number 2? Or would it actually be the number 2?
That's actually a good question.
Because I know there are a lot of English signs, like, all stretched around Midgar.
Yeah, I would like to think that they would probably use, like, even, like, regardless, like, you know, I would think maybe, if anything, they'd use, like, a Roman numeral.
That also probably work.
Yep, so I decided to give Aerith her own lightning materia. Because, my god, do we run into a lot of robots in this game, so the more bolt magic, the better.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so when you go up into this room specifically, if you talk to this little kid here, it's like, now no one will find it, the top and the bottom one. So if you go to his drawer, so you can open a top drawer or bottom drawer, and there's a hidden drawer. In it is 5 gil. Well, you can take it, and that's just 5 free gil, but I opted to leave it because if you actually go back way later on in the game, this kid will have saved enough money, and you'll be able to pick up a really good item.
Oh.
And also on his wall, there's like a little item hunting mini quest, if you can call it that. Basically, there are flyers for, like, this little pub in a town we're going to be coming to way, way, way later. If you find all of the posters, it awards you with items. And that's the first one that you run into.
No.
I will be showing off where you can find all the posters.
I have to wonder about that item that the kid apparently buys by saving up. I wonder, is it an expensive item or is it a very cheap item? Because it's like if you only had 5 gil at that point, but you take that specific 5 gil, so up to that point of the game, it's just like, I almost have it. I'm literally 5 gil short.
Well.
Yeah, it's just like, if you take it and you end up going back to the kid and everything, the kid, he'll be really sad just because he's like, no, my life savings.
Oh,
he was really sad just because, you know, someone took his money. Whereas if you leave it there and everything, and he gets the item and everything, then it's like, he's like really, really proud of himself for being able to save that money, even though we take the item.
Fuck us.
Okay, I think I may have missed it, but it was like, what was up with that section where it's like, wait, Cloud has what girlfriend? What? What was that all about?
Oh, Cloud was just telling Aerith that, he wants to go back to Sector 7 to meet up with Barrett and Tifa. So Aerith was like, is Tifa a girl? Yeah. A girlfriend? And that's where you have the option of saying, whether she is or not. And I said, yeah, and I said yes.
Yes, you can either tell her the truth and gain points with Aerith, or you can lie and lose points with Aerith but gain points with Tifa.
Yeah,
because even though Tifa's not there, she feels it in her soul. It's like Cloud just saying good stuff about me. I like him more. Like she sneezes, Cloud.
Oh yeah, that whole Japanese superstition.
This guy are sick. Cloud are sick. Oh my god.
Cloud are alive. Wait. At this point, Tifa thinks he's dead.
Yep, now we're about to see another cute little flashback.
Oh, that's right, because at the bar, he slept in the fucking corner. They don't treat their mercenaries that well.
Oh.
Yep. So this is Cloud's mom.
What's her name? Lightning? Fuck.
Oh.
No.
Oh, God. No. No.
No, you're right. She's a blonde, not a pink.
Yeah, pink.
What would you call a pink-haired girl?
A lightish redhead.
Light redhead.
Look at it. It's not pink. It's like a lightish red. Guess what? They already have a color for lightish red. You know what it's called? Pink.
Damn it, donut! Okay, anyway.
Alright, so now we're gonna try and sneak out of Aerith's house. You want to literally move around here. If you hug the wall, there's literally like a creak in the floorboards. If you walk over it, that Aerith will run out and she'll be like, oh my god, what is that? Did the Turks come back? And then you gotta go and do it over again. You also have to walk. If you try running, she runs out and freaks out.
Oh, okay.
So, just a little Metal Gear Solid. You're going up.
Also, she's Nightcrawler.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It's like, wait, she was just in a room like a few seconds ago.
No, you know what?
She pulled the Sands.
God damn it! You took my joke.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of genocide run. I've got Undertale on the brain.
I know. Like I was literally about to say. You know what would be a more apt comparison? She's Sans. Like with his shortcuts, quote unquote. Fuck.
Whoa, man.
Okay, so here's actually a good opportunity where I can talk a little bit more. So, you might have remembered back in, I believe, the first video, I talked about front row and back row. By default, when you get Aerith, they automatically put her in the back row. So that's where you can kind of see like how, Cloud's a little bit, more forward than she is. So Cloud, whenever he takes damage, he will naturally take more damage than Aerith does, just because he is closer to the monsters. But at the same time, his physical attacking is going to be a lot stronger than Aerith's. I mean, granted, it's going to be stronger than Aerith's regardless, but it's because she's in the back row. Anyone that's in the back row already deals less physical damage. This is where your long-range fighters come into play. So someone like Barrett, you can put him in the back row and have him attack, and he'll still deal the same damage regardless of what row you're in. Like, it does not matter where you put him.
Also, I'm pretty sure it makes more sense that Cloud would be in front and Aerith would be in the back. I mean, he is playing as her bodyguard after all. It wouldn't make much sense if Cloud was behind her. Human shield, go! Wait!
Her first! Kill her first!
Well, and it's like, you might have also noticed that I picked up a materia at Aerith's house. Oh, actually, here's her first limit break, Healing Wind. So, just simple healing ability for everybody.
Huzzah. And
so yeah. So as I was mentioning before, I picked up the cover materia. So if I equip that to anybody, oh hey, I got cross slash too.
Nice.
Side B.
Yay, we got Cloud side B.
Yay.
So anyway, the cover materia, whenever you equip that on anybody, there's a chance that they will take damage for somebody else. I mean, it can be a nice materia to have. You know, if you're really focused on trying to keep your party alive. I personally opt not to use it, and it's just mostly because limit breaks. You know, I want everybody to be able to utilize their limit breaks because that just gives me the more chance of learning everybody's limit breaks.
Well, I can see it being useful when like you get a new party member and they're like under leveled.
Right, like something like that I can understand, but you know, if you're roughly around the same level like how Cloud and Aerith are right now, to me it's like, if they're around the same level and everything, then it's like, okay, he's already got his second level 1 limit break, and she's on just her first ability. So it's like, I don't want Cloud to be covering for her just because that decreases the chances of her learning new limit breaks.
Short little fever dream of Zach telling Cloud what class he is.
What rank was I? I was first class.
Also, how old is Aerith?
She's actually 1 year older than Cloud. She's 22.
Huh.
Oh, okay.
And how long ago was it when I guess we're not even being subtle at this point. When Zach was there, how long ago was that?
I believe. I'm trying to think of when Crisis Core took place.
Well, like, yeah, when he met Aerith.
Oh, when he met Aerith, roughly around 5-6 years ago.
Okay.
So, yeah, not too much. And, oh boy, we're getting to one of the most infamous sections of the game.
Can't wait to see what the remake does with us.
And make no mistake, Square has said, this is staying in the remake.
Okay. I think I remember where this is going.
Yeah, it's like, everybody's heard of this section of the game. Even if you've never seen, a Let's Play or stream or even the Mission Abridged, chances are you've heard of this. So, we are in a section called the Wall Market. The Wall Market is, kind of a sleazy area, if you can say it that way. So, basically, so we're trying to find where Tifa went.
Oh, so a quote-unquote interview.
Yeah, so you gotta start here, you gotta talk to this guy saying, oh yeah, Tifa's here, but we can't get to her, but you gotta go there, and then go all the way to the top, like, up a couple of maps, because then you will find the guy that he was talking about, Don Corneo. You will find his mention. And Don Corneo, as the guy said, he's looking for a bride.
There is one thing I'm curious about, though, with that scene prior where we saw Tifa in the cart passing by. She admits later on that she saw Cloud there with Aerith, but what was her reasoning why she chose not to do anything?
Well, you'll see why later. I mean, we'll get to it in a little bit. Yeah, so yeah, Don Corneo, he's looking for a bride.
What is Aerith doing?
And she's laughing. Because this is her way of espionage. Cloud wants to go in to find Tifa, but they're not going to let Cloud in because Don Corneo's not interested in men. So Aerith springs up the idea, hey Cloud, how about you cross-dress?
Wait, what?
This is secretly Aerith's fetish. Aerith's fetish.
Oh,
She's actually really into this.
Oh, that
yes,
dirty girl.
we are about to go through a part of the game that has Cloud dress up as a woman. For espionage, of course.
Yes. Well, of course. I mean, it's like, you know. I don't see why one of the reasons Cloud would have the cross-dress. I mean.
Oh, this is just the beginning of it. This is just the beginning.
I'm still gonna fucking die of laughter if, like, in the remake, he looks exactly like Lightning.
Oh god, you want to be like, yeah, if you want to be freaking meta about it, like, either like that or maybe that's like DLC costume.
Oh god. DLC, just have Cloud cross-dress as like any female character in any other Final Fantasy game.
During the whole game, too.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing with Final Fantasy 13, like the heroine Lightning, Square has come forward and they have said that, you know, the entire like inspiration to Lightning's character and everything is, hey, what if we took Cloud and made him a girl?
Well, yeah, I knew that. That's why I was making the joke.
Yeah.
Right.
So that seems like that just seems like the most obvious cameo.
It's right.
For the remake, anyway.
Okay, so I guess before we go in, so there's actually a lot to talk about here. So what I'm doing, to do the whole cross-dressing scenario, you need at least 2 items. You need a dress, and you're gonna need a wig. Those you need minimum. But you can go all around the wall market, and you can pick up other items. And I'm gonna get all the items.
Yes.
So, like I said, if you go talk to that guy in the shop, you know, he said, you know, that he had a fight with the innkeeper and he wants to know, like, what he kept in, like, a vending machine for whatever reason. So, go spend the night at the inn, go to the vending machine, and depending on how much money you drop, gives you a different item. When you give it to this guy, you'll get naturally different items. Because I picked the most expensive one, this is, of course, going to net me the best of the 3 items you can possibly get here, which is a diamond tiara.
Jeez.
Oh.
I hope you can sell that later.
No.
Oh.
These are key items.
Oh, okay.
That'd be a nice attention to detail. Like, you're paying for all this really expensive frilly shit. Like, you should at least be able to sell them off later. Because you never use them again after this.
Yeah. Alright, so now we have a little restaurant. It honestly does not matter what you pick here.
Ooh, sushi actually sounds really right about now.
Oh man, I am stoked for the grocery store I work at because, it's like for the next few months, like many parts of my store are gonna be going through like renovations, and we're gonna be adding a lot of stuff in there. One of which being its own sushi bar.
Ooh, cool.
I am stoked.
Also, Cloud, you fucking asshole. There was only 1 stool left there and you're making Aerith stand? At least be a gentleman, God.
You couldn't at least let her sit on your lap?
Okay, so when you go to the restaurant, like I said, it doesn't matter what food you pick, but it matters about when you tell them, well, what did you think? When you click, it was all right, you get the pharmacy coupon. We're going to trade the coupon here. And this also gives you a choice of items. If you want the best item, you get the digestive.
Okay. What, may I ask?
You will see. Because this is actually going to go... I'm actually going to head over to the bar. Which you need to go to anyway because, if you remember, we were trying to get a dress, but the person at the counter said, you know, well, my dad makes the dresses and he's over at the bar. So you need to talk to this guy to even just get the frickin' dress.
Oh, we're gonna sober him up.
Here, let's have him drink, like, gallons among gallons of water.
So, may I ask, what happens if, like, during that restaurant scene, you make Cloud go squall?
Well, you don't get the coupon.
And I imagine you get yelled at for saying it's terrible.
Yeah, you do. And you don't get the coupon.
Fuck.
Okay, so...
No, wouldn't it be some
These are your So yeah, these are your options. So once again, if you pick, depending on which options you picked, you get a different kind of dress. Something soft and shimmers gives you the best dress. But we also go here. So it looks like someone's sick. Give her the digestive. This is for your kindness. Sexy cologne.
It's called Sex Panther by Odeon.
Wait, how do you have sex? How can there be sexy cologne? Like cologne obviously can't look like is there like an aroma that makes people attracted to you?
I guess. I don't know that. Isn't that what like Axe freaking sells?
Axe smells fucking awful.
It's like I don't know.
Axe is for like high schoolers.
Okay, so yep. So go back to the clothing store, and we got silk dress. So yeah, like the silk dress is the best version of the dresses that you can get.
How do you put this on? You put it over your head like a shirt. You know what? Wouldn't it be hilarious if like Aerith doesn't actually know how to either? Because her whole life she's had zip up dresses. I just put mine on like a coat. You're on your own, Cloud.
Wait, what?
It's like, Aerith, what did you tell him? It's like, oh, anyhow, we got a pretty dress. It's like, I'm just going to say this right here and now. Aerith always has been and probably always will be my favorite character in this game. And part of it is because, my God, she can be sassy sometimes, but it's like, you gotta bear in mind, she's very street smart. And you really only see that through, like, some of this dialogue and everything. You know, a lot of people say, like, oh, she's, like, you know, she's the pure and sweet one. But it's like, if you actually listen to how she talks and to other people, it's like, she's not Little Miss Innocent.
Remember, she grew up in the slums. Like, the odds of growing up innocent in the slums is very next to impossible.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, my God, like, Tifa is actually a little bit more innocent and naive than Aerith is. That's like, if you actually talk to some of the guys, like, outside of, the first place that we went to, the Honeybee Inn, like, the guy that told us, hey, you know, Tifa's going for an interview. If you talk to some of those guys later on, which you will actually be seeing in the next video, you know, they were doing this whole thing, like, you know, Aerith was talking to them about selling them flowers, and because they were all being, like, you know, pervy and everything towards her, she's like, oh, okay, give me 10,000 gil and I'll give you a flower. So it's like, you know,
wait,
it's shit like this that makes me love Aerith.
Like, so did she like prostitute herself out there for a second?
No, but they were like saying, like, you know, the guys were just like, oh, really? What do you, you sell flowers? Yeah, I'll take a flower and everything. She's like, fine, give me a fuck ton of money.
So
I feel like with the innuendos there that like Aerith would have caught on what they were doing and then like would have like,
yeah, she would have fucked with their heads. And there we go. So if you do more squats than the other guy, you get the blonde wig.
Why do these guys have a blonde wig with them?
They just do. I guess I don't know. So like I said, you at least need the dress and the wig to continue on. But we're not done yet. We still don't have all the items. So you talk to this guy, and he gives you the membership card into the Honeybee Inn.
What prompts him to give you the card?
Apparently, he said he couldn't make up his mind about whether he wanted to go in or not. So he's like, you know what, just take it, take the card.
So could you have talked to him earlier?
You could, but he wouldn't give it to you then. He only gives it to you if you're doing this side quest.
So what the fuck is that guy doing on the ground?
I have no freaking clue. But apparently that is also a translation issue. Because it's like, yeah, you know, all the guys go around Aerith and like, yeah, Cloud and Aerith just go, oh, so that's how you fooled them. What the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah.
Apparently that's not even the line whatsoever.
What they say.
But, you know, how I think, like, you know, I think Cloud was just basically saying, you know, telling Aerith, you know, hey, be careful, because he's going in solo. And, you know, there it's like, yeah, you go right on ahead, you know, I'll take care of these guys here. Like, I think that's more or less what the actual line was supposed to be. I don't know where they got the whole, oh, so that's how you fooled them. I don't know where the hell they got that from. But, yep, but regardless, so join us in the next video where we will actually finish up the side quest, and we're gonna actually see the honeybee inn.
Oh boy.